So, so every time intercourse occurs, because the penis goes in the mouth of the devil, because the flesh, no matter what, is a host body to create more prison cells. And here is an image. I want you to look at this guy right here. You see him in chains? You see this guy in horror and shackles, this guy? Let me show you where he comes from. Right here on this part of this regalia, there's actually a big owl right here. Here's the eye of the owl. Here's the eye of the owl. The beak of the owl is made up by that same image I just showed you of this guy. And this, I'll show you, this is the guy from the papal regalia. I've already done this in a video. I saw this a long time ago. I had no idea it was part of this. This owl that you see the owl, see the beak right here, the eye, the horn, it's a great horned owl with the wings coming down, and the wings go down and, down here. This is the reason all these government officials go to Bohemian Grove. And they have the big statue of Molech. This is what they're worshiping right here. This is what they're worshiping. And these people know what they worship. And they are pure Satanists. And they have the power. They do have the power. Because this creature gives them the power over governments, over industries, over society, over banking, over everything. That's why, Satan told Jesus, I can give you all these kingdoms. This creature runs them. Because everybody on the surface of the planet is an avatar. Now listen, I want you to just do the math. Do the mental math. Okay, the fall in the garden, I've proven to you using the scriptures, was about sex. It was about fornication. It was about adultery. The adulteress, because we fell out of God's grace. And here, let me show you. I want you to see us falling out of God's grace and falling down to earth. I want you to see it. Okay, here is that altar in the Catholic Church. It's a giant head of a locust. The mouth of the locust is this window right here. This window right here has all of God's angels being sucked into it. And the entire thing, the cumulative sum of the altar, becomes a big dead sheep with its tongue sticking out. And you're talking to the guy that got saved in 2002, when in 2001 people were drawing images of me, handing me an image of, what are they, stalkers? Why are they coming and drawing images of me and putting dead sheep on top of my head, goats on the back? You're looking at hieroglyphs of Akhenaten and Nefertiti from 2001, and in the hieroglyph it's got a dead sheep that's Nefertiti. Trying to see if I can find the page real quick. And so you have all these images of dead sheep that I've shown you. Other images of dead sheep, a guy in Starbucks. And here's a giant altar of a dead sheep. You turn the whole thing upside down, it's a vagina. And you see all of God's angels going into it, because we became trapped in a host body that was good and evil. And guess what? The evil part is a demon. So you have a demonic being and one of God's angels in the same host body. It all makes sense now. That's why this monster right here, this xenomorph, whatever the heck, that's why this thing has produced the entire population of the top of the surface of the earth. Look at it. Look, watch this. Right here, this, I'm going to show you an up-close image of the face of this thing. Watch. Remember the thing I did on Scalia? Okay, you see this face right here? The eye, the nose, the mouth, and see the big head? Okay, well, remember right here, I drew in the owl for you. See how obvious the owl is? And the beak of the owl. The beak of the owl is the face of a guy that's got a slave collar on. You see it? Coming out the other end. This guy's got a slave collar on. Let me show you who that guy is. Let me show you what that... Here's the same guy right here with the slave collar on. There he is. Oh, by the way, this is H.R. Geiger that did the Alien movies. H.R. Geiger knew the guy that did the Alien movies was right, except they don't come and grab us in the flesh. I mean, they're in the flesh posing as humans, but it's in everyone. However, there is a hierarchy. And then this guy that's in the chains, that's the same guy that's on the nose. This is the nose of the owl right here. Look, I mean, there he is. And then let me just look right there. See the guy right there? Go look up papal regalia. You'll see it. He's got a slave collar on. Now watch. Remember this face I just showed you. I'm sorry, I got off on a tangent a little bit. The face of this creature right here. You see it? Okay, that's the head of the Queen of Heaven right there. Remember Scalia was in the St. Hubertus Hunt Club? And all the guys that were at that place where he died? Well, look, when you take the logo, which is this deer, this is the logo for the St. Hubertus Hunt Club. When I put a clear transparency and draw over it, look what it makes. Watch. You see what it makes right there? Wow. Huh. You see the whole alien thing? Wow, let's go back and let's have a look. Look at this. Now look at this. Oh my goodness. What did it say in the YouTube video of, what was it? Guy Pearce and the movie Time Machine. We bred ourselves into casts. Some to be our eyes and ears, some to be our muscle. You're looking at a cop car with an alien head on the door? You're kidding me, right? Some to be our muscle. Yeah. We're hunters. Yeah. They hunt us. I know, it's just so fantastic. It's just mind-boggling. It's like, dang. But I'll tell you what, just to prove the point, watch this. Just to prove the point, somebody tell me that's not a big dead sheep. Okay, if that's a big dead sheep, then everything the Lord's shown me is right. If those are sheep people were drawing on pictures of me, then everything the Lord's shown me is right. What did Jesus say to Peter, who was crucified upside down? What did he tell him 3 times? Feed my sheep. Peter, do you love me? Yes, Lord, I love you. Then feed my sheep. Look at the sheep. How was Peter crucified? Upside down. St. Peter's Basilica. Do you get it? I mean, this is so profound. This is the most mind-bending knowledge on the planet. Guys, look at that. It's a vagina. It's a female reproductive system. Wish I could find my little tool here. I can't find my drawing tool. It's not popping up. There is the ovary, that guy's hat. Here is the fallopian tube right here. Ovary, fallopian tube. Ovary, fallopian tube. Uterus, cervix. Clitoris. Vagina. Angels going in. Being birthed by the Queen of Heaven, whose vagina is the face of the devil. So when a penis goes in there, the 2 cells come together and they form a vesica Piscis. Do you get it? A vesica Piscis is a new prison. Let me show you. All right, guys, remember this commercial? Remember this? What happens? It is the fruit. Now he thinks, now where'd she go? All of a sudden she's down here. Now there she is. And he's like, oh, that's what I'm after. And then, oh my gosh, look. Light turns to darkness. There's a dragon on the girl. I missed the one frame that it's in, but I showed it to you earlier. And then the dragon's in her. And she's gone. Now he's like, what happened? I thought I was going to get something great. Here it comes. Here comes a knockout punch. Boom. Knocked out. Garden of Eden. Oh, did you hear the cell door slam shut? I did. Oh my God. There you go. That's why it manifests in these commercials. That's why you see this thing over and over again. Dead sheep, tongue sticking out. Angels going into the Vesica Piscis, the portal to be born from an angel that fell from heaven to be born into the flesh, into the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. One right side up, upside down. Cain and Abel. The same government that started in the beginning in the garden. You're looking at it. You're looking at it with your own eyes. Oh my gosh. And then you're birthed into this serpent being. This is the evil part of you. And this creature's got part in you. Just like the Jaguar commercials. We've already created a beast. Now it's time for a whole new monster. Or a whole new animal. I mean, my goodness. This is so unbelievably obvious. And remember the Vesica Piscis. The Vesica Piscis is your prison. So when a penis goes into a vagina, and the vagina is the mouth of the devil right here. So when the penis goes into the mouth of the devil, when the sperm comes together with the egg, it forms another Vesica Piscis right here, which is another prison. It's just another prison for another soul. Every human being that's born is born under condemnation. They're born into this. Look, there it is. That's the new prison. The coming together of the cells. The coming together of those two cells. Right there. When the seed of the woman and the seed of the serpent form, every time, every man and woman on the planet, every time a new child is formed, it's another prison. Do you get it? That's why every human being that's born has to be redeemed, because every human being is in a prison. The formation of the two and the one. Jesus' purpose was to make one new man from the two, thus making peace. This is the biggest news on planet Earth. Look at that. I mean, you got to be kidding me. You're looking right at it. And look at the wings. I mean, these are wings. This is the locust from the pit. It's unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. And it all makes sense. That's why, see all the angels falling into a vagina? See all the angels? The dead sheep? See all the angels? See them all? They're all falling into the vagina. The devil, all the angels are falling into the vagina, the mouth of the devil. Do you get it? Holy moly. Go look at the meaning of the word nations in Isaiah 29. Let's go read all of Isaiah 29. Locusts. Swarm of locusts. All the nations that fight against Ariel, all the swarm of locusts. This just keeps going and going and going, folks. Anyway, I hope you guys got it.